Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for watching. We're tapping maple trees today. We bought a kit from Amazon. It has a 5/16 tap and a 2-foot tube to go down to our container. For about $30, it's a pretty cheap investment and it's really fun to do with your kids. So this year we're only going to put out 3 tubes. We're going to do 1 tap per tree, and that's for the 3 kids. We're going to let them compare how much sap they get. We're going to break it all down, and we're going to boil and evaporate off the water to get our sap. We're going to go over some of the tools we need to do that. We have our drill bit. We want to tap our trees to 1.5 inches deep. To make that uniform and easy, we go ahead and measure 1.5 inches on our drill bit, and we put a black line. So the black part is our tap. It's going to go into the tree. You see our tube. Instead of using pails or buckets, we use milk jugs. We cut a small flap into the top of the milk jug, and essentially that helps shed any rainwater, and it keeps our sap in the bucket. We have taken the lids off in the past and put it down into the milk jug, but you catch rainwater really easy, and the bugs like to get in there. So the flap is the way we go. So let's take you out to the trees. We'll go from there. I know I figured it out. If you look here, that's all ice in the bottom in there. So that ice portion is actually all water. So temperatures that get below freezing at night are good. They do a little bit of separation for you before you go to the evaporator. So that's good. We'll get the ice out of here and we'll reset it.
I'll get it out.
You want to get it out? Okay, shake it up. Turn up to that, take it.
Oh.
Yeah, you do it. Hey, today's day 3. We keep collecting sap. We've had some really great flow off of 2 of the maple trees. One's not putting out so much, but we're gonna go check, and you can see my helpers. They're in the background. Let's catch up. Want to dump it in there? So we're evaporating down our maple syrup, and I'll show you a little bit about the process. We want to get that sap up to about 219 degrees so we can get that water separation and we can just have the sap. I use the conventional turkey fryer method, and you can see we put our thermometer in there and we're shooting for 219 degrees, 220. So we'll put the lid back on this here, get that boil up quicker. It's gonna be a long process. We'll get this down most of the way, then we'll finish it inside on the stovetop. So we got our pot. It ended up being about 8 gallons of sap we boiled down. We have it into about a half gallon right now. So we're gonna pour it through our strainer, the stovetop, and we'll finish it out there. This is where it's very important to watch the temperature of your sap as it's going to syrup. That's at 219, 220 degrees. Let's get this in this pan.
Hey, I'm just stirring this almost made syrup. We had 1.5 quarts before, and now we're down to 1. You can just barely see the top of the 1 over here. And we're heating up our jar to put our syrup in there. So we're heating it up so that way the jar won't break when we put the syrup in. We're just getting ready to do a taste test for Log Cabin, and it doesn't even say on here that it's syrup, it just says corn syrup. And some of the ingredients are corn syrup, water, sugar, contains 2% or less of salt, and a bunch of other stuff. So this is our real maple syrup that we just got from our maple trees out there. You boil it, and then you'll end up getting something similar to this, and we're gonna do the taste test. Tastes okay to me, but try some of this. That tastes more of what syrup should taste like. That's more of an artificial flavor.